On August 13th, 2023, deputies from the Marquette County Sheriff's Office were called to Lions Park in Endeavor, Wisconsin. A 911 caller reported multiple shots fired and that a family member was struck.
Shot 3, 4, 5 times.
You can see him right there on her arm. The gun was orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a laser on it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
okay. He shot 5 times. He got me good a couple times. And nobody was even close to even being where he was at. I haven't even seen my family in years. I came down from Bearable to come because I go back and forth in Texas, so this shit shouldn't even happen, man.
Right.
But everything's good. That's why I told him this, as long as we're all alive, we're good.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
But it was not a good thing, man. So I can think of like Wonder Woman, like.
Anybody else struck? Or just
that
her?
we know of. I mean, she took all the hits.
She took all, and maybe a couple vehicles.
Okay.
She started shooting and she threw the mirror.
Okay.
He came from this side.
From this side. From this one.
Who do you drop off?
Him. That one right there.
But he doesn't speak English.
No English?
I'm a cop and I got a gun.
So he
I'll
jumped
take
in,
you.
he
And he said,
threw
where are you?
in the vehicle
Spanish, he was telling
and threw him in the vehicle.
Telling him he was a cop.
What's your name?
Colin. What's your name?
Yes.
Alberto? Aldo. Okay. All right. Sounds good, man. Where did they bring him from?
Here. From that side over here.
Oh, so just over here to here?
He was going towards the bar.
¿Dónde te levantó?
¿Dónde te levantó el señor?
Can you ask him where the bike was at? Like, was it in the vehicle? Or
In the trunk.
in the trunk? Okay. And it was like a silver car?
Yes.
How many people were in the vehicle? Just
Him and him, he dropped him off. He went
blew the stop sign and went that way.
Yeah, he went.
he went towards the bar? Towards the bar?
It just happened all like
Like
Yeah,
that?
real quick. We were playing volleyball. We were playing as a family. We're all family here.
Several dozen victims were at risk of being struck, creating the recipe for numerous serious charges against the shooter.
he was in the driver's side screening out the passenger window.
Okay. He came up, dropped El Delfo off.
Yeah.
Did he help him get the bike out of the trunk?
Yep, he got off. He got off, and we were playing volleyball. And at that point, I approached him, and I told
Eric?
my buddy, I approached Eric, and I helped him take the bike out. And I told my buddy, I said, I told you not to be hanging out with him.
It appears witnesses are familiar with Eric and his residence as they note negative past experiences and potential allegations.
And I told Adolfo in Spanish, and he said in Spanish back, because he must speak Spanish. Yeah, he says, "No vales verga. You're a, how can I say, piece of shit, or whatever." I said, "Dude, just get, let's get going." And he got in his truck or in his car or whatever, and Howard said, started shooting. I said, "Just go, they'll get us all. We'll fucking eat you up." Howard said, "We seen the gun," and she fucking grabbed me. I don't know, it just happened so fast.
Yep.
I mean, she grabbed me and she took the shots. I mean, I was right on the passenger window. I said, "I just don't want you picking them up, Eric. You're crazy, dude. I don't need my buddy going somewhere out, and next thing I know, he's getting charged with a murder charge, or because he's nuts, bro."
He took off right here. It was right here. Right
How far away from
I was right by the window.
Right outside the
Right by the window, and he just shot.
Right.
And there was nothing. I was like, what the hell? That's when I threw my beer, and I was like, what is wrong with you? And he started just shooting, boom, boom, boom. It was like 5, 6 shots.
He started calling Lupillo stupid and all this.
I grabbed my cousin to turn him around, and I said, get out of here. And then that's when he started shooting.
You guys got cops going over to the house? Because he could probably be taken off, bro.
No, I understand. That's why I parked my car that way. So obviously, with the fact that there's a firearm involved, Lupe, I'm not going to go up there by myself. You know what I mean? So we got other people coming.
Yeah, okay.
He's already pulled out like
Multiple times. The crazy guy that lives right up there.
Okay. Do you know what color his house is?
The yellow one.
Yellow.
Okay, well, I mean, you guys
He's got a whole bunch of lights outside.
We all know he is he's insane.
He could have shot my kids. Sitting right there, you can see right there, he took off and he was still shooting.
You asked me, how are these kids going to sleep tonight? So ask me, I'm telling you. How am I at knowing if he's out there awake, running around loose? I mean, you guys don't do nothing, dude?
I never said we're not going to do nothing, Lupe. You know me. You know me. I hold people accountable, right?
I sure hope so, bud, because I'm not going to sleep tonight.
We're going to do our best to try to get him.
The arriving officer is seemingly familiar with those in the area due to his close-knit relationship with the community through his profession.
Anna, right?
Yeah. How do you know me?
We've talked before. Come on. I used to be the town cop. What's your name again?
CG.
That's right. Okay. I always get you and Anna confused.
Okay, no.
She made the exact same sound over there when I. Okay.
It was loud. You could. just could hear going off.
To gather more information, the officer interviewed Adelfo next after asking Lupe to translate.
Can you ask him if he identified himself as a police officer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did he display any kind of badge? Mm-mm. Did he see the gun in the car when he got in?
Yeah, he saw a gun right in his and he said he was going to come to the park and shoot.
He said that?
Yeah. That's what he's saying. Yeah, and Howard said we've been down here since about 11. I didn't even know this. He's just telling me that he said he was going to come shoot in the park.
If I have any other questions, I'm going to have you translate for me, okay, man?
All right, yeah.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you.
I'm being told by the person who was brought here by the suspect that he made a comment that he was going to come and shoot at the park as well. So there is some type of premeditation here as well. We just got information from somebody here who sees that vehicle at Eric's house right now. Eric Hackinson.
Who's that?
The one that's been emailing Emma left and right.
Oh, fantastic.
The officer seems to reveal that the suspect, Eric, has been emailing one of the officers currently on scene. While the context of those emails are not publicly known, Eric's criminal record shows he was just arrested 6 days prior for second-degree recklessly endangering safety and disorderly conduct. Eric may have been emailing or harassing the officer that issued the charges, for which he was out on a $150 bond.
What's up, CG?
This is all the kids' ages, names, and date of birth.
Based off this paperwork, about a dozen kids on scene were in danger of being shot.
No, mine was having a panic attack. She couldn't breathe.
What's the plan from here? Because, I mean,
So what?
get home.
I get you, Lupe. So what's going to happen is I got a couple other officers coming down this way.
All right.
Okay, we're going to wait until we get more people before we go over there. And, okay, the main thing that we got to do right now is we got to get names of everyone that was here that's willing to write a statement, and she's going to work on that. I'm just going to kind of make sure that I don't see that vehicle driving around because I'm going to take off after it if it does, obviously.
Right.
And then once a couple other cars get down here, we're going to go.
You got my number. Give me a call. You guys can catch up. And I won't sleep tonight.
Were all of these people on this side of the street?
We're all playing volleyball.
I completely understand if you don't remember this information or didn't get it.
No, I do remember the information.
I didn't ask the question yet. My question
Okay,
is...
well, you have a camera, so I do remember the information.
Okay. So, Mike, can you tell me what he was wearing, like color of shirt or pants? Or
Dude, it was so fast. It was a white gray shirt like hers, but like lighter.
A little lighter.
Jeans lighter than that.
Yes.
He had jeans on.
Jeans lighter than that.
You kicking me?
light jeans? Okay. Do you have glasses? Do you remember?
Glasses?
Glasses?
He had glasses.
Glasses?
He's got glasses.
Look,
Hey,
you
buddy.
Dude, I know.
Well, come on, you're just making a story long, dude.
No.
Like, go over there,
I know.
back up.
Lupe, here's the thing, though. I know I do. And you know I know him. I know I know
I
him.
can't sit here and tell you he wears glasses. 5 months ago, 3 months, he can be wearing contacts, dude.
I understand that, but if
It's the same guy.
I get it. I get
It's
it.
like, are you gonna be saying, hey,
Lupe.
who's Guadalupe Garza? You're gonna say Mexican. You know who the fuck I am, Colin? Are you gonna sit there, hey, can you describe him for me? No, dude,
I would.
You know who I am.
I would do that because what I'm looking for is in the future, if and when this goes to court, I'm going to have to be the one, and she's going to have to be the one that goes and testifies and says, "How did you determine this is who it was?" And I can say, "Yeah, Lupe told me that it was Eric
We got
Hackinson."
25 witnesses, and we can take you.
But I can corroborate that by. They said he's wearing a gray shirt and jeans.
Just no reports. We're gonna go home. We'll call it a night.
Lupe,
Nothing's gonna happen, guys. All right? Call it a night. I'm gonna go home, guys.
Ya tiro de wings.
Lupe.
Yeah, I'm going home.
Hello. Vas a ver aquí así, güey.
I never said nothing can be done.
I gotta wake up ahead.
What I want to do is I want to be able to go to court and I want to be able to get this guy a prison sentence, man. I look forward 40 steps, right? What is the defense attorney going to try to get him off on a technicality on? And 90% of the time, in my experience, it's the identification of who he was. So the more information I can get about what he's wearing and what he was doing and all this other shit,
That I couldn't tell you.
I understand, but that's why I'm
tell you
asking.
how he fucking looks. I just know who he is.
We're in the middle of the game.
I get it. She's going to do some paperwork specifically with you because you were the one that was struck, and we're going to have a bunch of paperwork for anyone else who wants to fill it out in statement forms. Again, I can't go over there by myself. I mean, that'd be dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for another car because I don't know if he's got real guns, right? I mean,
He does. I'm
Exactly.
surprised he's not a felon with guns. You know, like, I mean, as much times as he's fucking done, dude, pull guns out.
He shouldn't have shot. He shouldn't have done all that.
I know, and that's why I want to hold him accountable.
And
Is he? Is he outside?
he's got cameras too, so
Well, I've been dealing with him for 12 years, so.
he does know where all of us live.
Now I'm gonna put it like this. I'm scared for my life.
Yep.
So when you guys catch up to him or something, can you guys let me know?
100%.
I mean, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Here's the thing. So you remember how I was asking for statements and everything else.
Yeah.
So what he did is called recklessly endangering safety.
Yeah.
So the more people that write out statements statements and sign that lack of consent form that you signed, the more charges that we have on him. If people were legitimately scared for their safety and he was discharging a firearm, the more people that sign and complete that paperwork for us, that's an additional felony for each person. So
felony, give me a paper.
All right.
I'll give him another felony.
I'm just mainly doing for like the kids.
I just want to let you know I'm taking this very fucking serious, and we're
Yeah, I'm taking it serious, dude. I mean, it would have been different if there was no kids involved, but...
Once Ben gets down here, we'll go and try to make contact with him. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm just putting some stuff away. Get ready to go home.
You're good, man.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Paper.
All right, cool. You're willing to write a statement, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Like all shaky still.
There's that.
So damn fast.
So, as detailed as you can be. Just so you're aware, according to the people here, he does have firearms at his residence. He's got a bunch of cameras as well. We're getting statements from everybody, names and dates of birth, a lot of kids. I mean, we'll have a few counts of recklessly endangering safety, for sure, I would think. Here's where we're going with this right now, okay? I got a detective coming out. We're going to try to get a search warrant for his house and vehicle.
All right,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, bud. Thank you so much.
We're just lucky it was that gun and not a real gun, because he's
Right.
had real guns before.
Just a short half hour later, officers drove towards Eric's house to make an arrest.
Right here.
As these officers pull up, another officer makes his way on foot.
Go. Eric, you're under arrest! Show me your fucking hands right now! Right now! Get out of the ground! Down!
He's got a pacemaker on him.
Well, he shouldn't have recklessly endangered multiple people's lives today.
219. He is 1095.
Crazy, buddy.
We told you you're the sheriff's office. Told you you're under
I didn't hear
arrest.
nothing about no sheriff, but I was cooperating, was I not? I brought my water, my hands in the air when you showed up, man. Hold on, I'm not ready.
Go up to your knee.
Can two people help me? Because I can't, I'm diabetic, I have bad feet.
Kiss me in.
Ready? Scale the one. Ready?
Go up to your knees.
Okay. Okay, one more time, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Dave.
How you doing?
Great.
Good. You got any questions this time, or are you just going to arrest me with somebody else's word?
We got plenty of people's words, so.
All right, cool.
Can we readjust this, okay?
Was I not cooperative? Was I cooperative, right?
I mean, you tell me.
Yeah, I was.
You're the one that tells us everything, so.
I don't tell you everything. You don't even ask me questions, but that's why. You saw my paint down there on the street, on the thing for the last time? Okay, never mind. Talk to you.
I don't. We can ask her.
All we want to get is that orange colored gun, right? Okay. We'll talk to him if we get him out of here.
Now what? Walk? You want my hat, hon? So you my wife's my hat? That's my wife.
You need to look at my car, but
No.
the booze and stuff in the car that they threw in the car.
They threw booze in your car? Okay. Do you know why they did that?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
It's because of his actions.
I've been at home, so I don't know.
His actions.
Go to the back of the car right here.
I have to call and talk to took my belt off already for you.
How come you took your belt off for us?
Because I fucking figured you'd be here in a minute. I've been waiting a long time. Hey, that gun's on top of that other car, right there, along with the ammunition.
I'd say that's plain view evidence of a felony.
If you look in the passenger seat, you see the beer they threw at me and when they were trying to break the window.
Okay.
All right.
Give them consent to go in the car?
No, I just said look in the passenger window.
Oh.
If you walk around, you see the beer they threw at me. My wife needs to clean out. I waited for you guys so you see what they threw at me before I clean it up. So no, there's no consent for anything.
Well, I thought you said you'd go in the
I said if you look at it,
the beer.
I said if you look in the passenger side, you'll see a beer can that they threw at me.
We got it. We established it.
While they were trying to break the window.
We got it. We're good.
That's when I threw my beer and he started just shooting boom, boom, boom.
That's okay.
That's why I asked.
There's no video. It's fine. Hopefully he's recording too. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Eric. How are you?
I'm alright. I don't enjoy this, but I had no choice.
I am recording, by the way.
Okay, good. I was in fear of my life at that point. They were trying to break the windows. They were throwing things in the window for me, and all I did was drop some Mexican off fast for a ride. I got assaulted by like 7 or 8 people were throwing things in the car and trying to get around. And then one I had to wait for to walk around the front of the car so I didn't run her over before I got out of there with my life.
Okay, you want your wallet back in your pocket?
Yeah, I brought that for a reason. I've got $66 in there to pay for booking fees and shoes, and then last night's booking fees and shoes.
Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. Looks like he was planning on going to jail.
You want the cash out?
Yeah, I'll take the cash with me because I want to pay the booking fees. And then there's one card in one of those slots. You can put that in my pocket if you want.
We'll put it in a brown bag. You got a bag, Emma?
Do we seize it?
We haven't yet, no. We're probably going to tow the whole vehicle.
And then there's a card in the front here, one of these sections. It talks about my new pacemaker I got. I'm not supposed to be going through like metal detectors and stuff.
Let me get all your cash.
No, just give the wallet to her.
You said you want your cash out?
$66 is what
I know.
you pulled out of the main part. Can you put that back in there, please?
You okay? You just want this?
Yep, I just want the $66 you pulled out, and then my card that says I'm not supposed to go through metal detectors.
Cash in bag.
Yep, that'd be it. Yep, can you grab that? Grab that? Thank you, sir.
And everything else
this you want with your wife?
You mind?
Yep, I can do it for you. Wallet. To you.
Again.
Nothing inside any body cavity?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird.
You gotta ask, man.
Good point.
Gotta ask.
Good point.
What do you think we're going to do, Chief? Oh, what?
Her, Susie's gone.
Oh,
Probably
gotcha.
you put down her Susie said it to her. Here's my thing. If he was sucked out, why didn't he call us?
Right.
We never had a phone call from him.
So I'm gonna arrest for.
I believe Deputy Zoomer can tell you that, or
Multiple counts of endangering safety.
So I had about 7 or 8 people trying to break my window, get to me, open my door.
Can you kick your shoes off for me just real quick?
Absolutely.
Eric, if you want to talk to us, let us read your Miranda first. Sure.
We got the
If you're
toe
willing to
issue
talk,
there.
we'll read
Of course
your
I have
Miranda.
a toe issue. You should see the picture of it. Like half my toe is dug out. It's almost to the bone right now.
Look at those.
Oh boy, those are.
Those are some pretty big gun pellets. So, yep.
I can't get the shoe on, man. So leave the shoes here, I guess, because I can't get those on without touching them.
Slow down.
Yeah.
I understand.
I've been assaulted tonight. Here. If you look in the car, you'll see beer because someone threw at me, and then I'm
Do
getting
you
arrested
want your
again.
shoes or not?
I can't put them on by
He was
myself.
willing to help.
Oh, really? Will you grab that little tab on the back then?
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Please don't kick me. All right.
I promise I'm not going to do anything stupid. Thank you very much. I could probably get this one on by myself. I appreciate your help. I won't do anything to hurt you. That would be weird.
I don't remember.
Is she married to him, or?
Yeah, I think they're together.
I'm glad this went this way.
Yeah, me too. Any of those vehicles come back to a female?
Been in trouble with the law for 10 years until the other day when I got assaulted by my other neighbor. Do you mind?
Yep.
Okay, she's here as well. If you unlock her 29.
You're gonna go to the car behind us.
Okay.
A few days.
What do you mean?
I mean, as far as what I need to do on my end.
I mean, he'll probably see the judge tomorrow afternoon. So I'm not entirely sure what all of his charges are going to be, but there's multiple felonies because he was just arrested, correct?
Yeah, it was a few days ago, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Do we need him here
Yeah,
anymore?
throwing.
No, let's get him going.
You're Tina, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your relation to him?
He's my husband.
What do you know about all of this?
All I know is he said that he went down to Dale Duncan's house, and a Hispanic man came by and asked them for a ride because he was on a bike and he was intoxicated, and they just wanted to go to the park. Dale didn't want to take him.
Who's Dale? Oh, Dale Duncan.
Yeah, Dale
Okay.
Duncan. He was doing something else, I guess.
Where's Dale live at?
It's a little past the post office on the right side. He had taken that Hispanic man down, put the bike in the trunk, and taken him to the park. He couldn't speak any English, he said. He
Okay.
just
Is-
knew he needed to go to the park.
Is Eric
So he
fluent in
dropped him off.
Spanish?
No.
No.
No. He speaks some Spanish
Okay.
from when he was in California, but he's not fluent.
So enough to know that he wanted to ride to the park.
Yeah. I guess there's a few Hispanics down there.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other ones that had issues with Eric before had said something, and then supposedly there was some people attacking and throwing things in and pulling on the door frame and the window.
Okay.
That's really all I know.
Did he mention discharging that pellet gun or anything at anybody to you?
He mentioned he had to hit somebody to be able to get them away from the car.
So, but did he mention discharging that weapon at anybody?
He said that there was a girl that he probably would have hit.
Okay. All right.
But he needed to get her away from the car so he could leave.
How come he didn't report the disturbance to law enforcement?
Well, he had just come home knowing that somebody would eventually. We don't call the police a lot because they don't show up when we call.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've called a few times and people have not shown up when I've needed something.
Okay. I'd be happy to look into that for you, but
It was, before. I don't recognize you guys, so
Sure.
it was before.
we've been here 10 years.
Okay.
So,
We've just had lots of problems between these neighbors and these neighbors. These ones are new, but we've just had lots of, they stalked us plenty. He stalked us plenty.
okay.
He's definitely stalked me hiding behind trees.
Okay.
I've not reported any of these things only because it doesn't do me any good.
Okay. So I heard him make a comment about the money in his pocket being for booking fees and everything like that. Why would he have money for booking fees and that kind of thing?
Well, the last time we went in, he had I just got something today for the last time. He has a $30 booking fee.
Can we agree that it's kind of odd that he would have that money specifically for booking fee? I mean,
we have money, but it's not necessarily for a booking fee. He just thought of it, but no, it's not.
Because to me, that seems odd that he would have that money and specifically make a comment that it was for essentially going to jail. Well, it's almost to me like he was planning on going to jail.
Well, yeah, he was planning that he was going to go to jail. That's why he sat out here.
Okay.
But that's just how it is. He knows for a fact, because he's been to jail plenty of times, that's the first thing he always gets accused.
I already took my belt off.
He took his belt off. He cleared out his pockets. He did all of that for you guys to make it easy on you. He is a past felon, and that's how that works. I don't personally have that experience.
Is part of his felony conviction not having firearms?
No, he's not on paper or anything anymore.
No, but most people that are convicted of felony can't possess firearms.
Oh, I have no idea.
What kind of a firearm is that? Is that CO2 powered, spring loaded? What is it?
I think it's CO2.
Okay.
It's a rubber pellets. He just had it for protection in case somebody...
Where did he normally keep it?
I couldn't tell you.
Is it normally kept in a vehicle? Does he keep it on him? How does he...
No, I think it's normally in the house.
Okay.
And then when he's out here, out and about, he'll just carry it on him for protection-wise.
But he didn't make any other statements to you about anything that had occurred or anything like that?
No, just that he had come back and just told me that there was a lot of people down there, like 20 or some Hispanic people. And that they had attacked a car.
You said like 7
I have no idea how many.
Okay. Rehooking the car?
Do we need to?
I mean,
We just got his photo. I can see his beer on the outside and his beer can in front. Photograph.
And they admitted to throwing a beer in the car.
This was after the fact, though?
While this was all going down. Yeah.
Is this all at the park?
Yeah.
You said that you haven't been getting people to come down here when you call stuff in. Never been aware of it.
Can you make a 21 to Guadalupe Garza Jr. and just let him know that he's in custody? Chief, am I good to seize this?
Yes, you have a bag, though.
I don't have my card here.
You have it right now?
Yeah.
Is your phone on, do we know?
So obviously, Tina, we're going to take the firearm and I can't call it a firearm, but the weapon and the rubber rounds that are with it for evidence, obviously. Did he make any comments to you about ever identifying himself as law enforcement to the Hispanic gentleman?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I think I'll clean up my car of this mess so that I can not smell all that smell tomorrow morning.
I mean, yeah, once we get done with everything, yeah. You had mentioned earlier there's some kind of issue between him and someone who was down there.
So I don't know his name, but a while back he had lent a chainsaw to one of them guys, and the guy broke it and never replaced it and said that he didn't break it. But there's a group, but it's a bunch of Hispanics, and they always have issues over that way.
Okay. Is that a laser sight on the front of it?
I don't know too much about it, actually.
Sure. Sure. No, that's fine. It makes sense.
I grew up with a mom that was a police officer, and I just don't want to have anything to do with guns.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
No, we're good.
All right.
After his arrest, Eric was set a $20,000 cash bond, which he signed the next day. Likely during a warrant search of his car and home, an additional complaint was filed, charging him with 2 additional counts of manufacturing or delivering 3 to 10 grams of amphetamines. He posted a $10,000 bond for temporary release due to those charges. Eric has a prior record, including dismissed charges for false imprisonment and battery, both related to domestic abuse. From 2007 to 2008, he faced a dismissed misdemeanor for criminal damage to property, but was found guilty of felony charges related to throwing bodily substances and bail jumping, leading to 18 months in prison and 18 months of probation. For the incident that this video focuses on, he was charged with 15 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety with a dangerous weapon modifier, 1 count of impersonating a peace officer, and 1 count of disorderly conduct. These charges were combined with his others to expedite court proceedings. 6 months after the incident in February of 2024, he pled not guilty to all charges, but accepted a plea deal in April of 2024. He pled no contest to 2 counts of disorderly conduct and 1 count of manufacturing or delivering 3 to 10 grams of amphetamine. All other charges were dismissed but read in. He was sentenced to 3 years of probation, during which he must submit a DNA sample, maintain sobriety, attend anger management counseling, and pay over $4,200 in court fees. As a convicted felon, he lost firearm and voting rights and is prohibited from contacting the victims. If he complies, his probation ends in April 2027, when he will be 56 years old.
I went for medical school.
Oh, medical school?
Yes.
Very cool. I would not be able to do that, man.
Thank you.